Trent Davis was a master of the court, a former NCAA basketball player known for his swift moves and relentless determination. The slam dunks, the roar of the crowd, the sweaty glory of victory, they were the melodies of his youth. But like all games, the final whistle had blown, and Trent found himself at the crossroads of life after basketball. Basketball had fundamentals, and so did life. That was the realization that dawned on Trent as he stood in the unfamiliar territory of the real world, the echoes of his basketball fame growing fainter by the day. His fellow players, once gods on the court, were struggling, their prowess on the court failing to translate into success in life. The esteem, prestige, and accommodations seemed meaningless now. Trent couldn't bear to see history repeat itself. He knew there had to be a way to channel the fundamentals of basketball into the game of life. Driven by a newfound purpose, Trent began to explore self-improvement principles, taking lessons from his basketball years and applying them to the real world. Agility, teamwork, determination, these were not just for the court, they were principles for success. He excelled in outside sales, his competitive nature making him a natural. As a hospital electronic medical record trainer, he instructed hundreds of doctors, nurses, technicians, and medical staff at over 22 hospitals, applying the discipline and focus he'd learned from the game. But Trent's true calling was helping his fellow players, the ones left behind in the shadow of their former glory. He started a variety of small businesses, creating opportunities for ex-basketball players to find their footing in life. He became a mentor, a coach in the game of life, writing and speaking about the mistakes that were all too easy to make. "I am writing here so that you as a baller don't make the same mistakes," Trent would tell them. His voice filled with the wisdom of someone who had been there, done that. The impact was profound. Slowly but surely, Trent saw transformations. Former players found new careers, new passions, new directions. They learned that the game was not over. It had merely changed arenas. In time, Trent's initiative grew into a movement, a beacon for athletes looking for direction in life after basketball. Trent knew that the principles that made a champion on the court could make a champion in life too. And as he stood one day in a crowded hall, filled with eager young faces looking for guidance, Trent knew he had scored the most important basket of his life. He had won the game of life. He had shown that the true fundamentals of success lay not in the accolades and the applause, but in the wisdom to adapt, the courage to change, and the heart to inspire. The game had never really ended for Trent Davis. It had merely evolved, and so had he.